Hi, my name's Ben. I'm a student physio. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Josh.
Just gonna run through some questions about your pain. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Cool. So, where are you experiencing the pain?
Just in my lower back.
And how long have you had this pain for?
It started about 4 weeks ago. I think I started feeling it.
Okay. And have you had pain before in the same spot?
I've had low back pain before, but not like this.
Do you have any other conditions that you're receiving treatment for?
No.
Okay. Are you working at the moment?
Yeah, I'm a university lecturer.
Okay, cool. And how many hours a week do you work?
So I am in every single day working.
Is that 5 days?
Yeah, so 5 days a week. Not necessarily full days. Sometimes varies depending on which class that I take.
Okay. And are you on your feet, or what sort of stuff are you doing?
Yeah, I'm usually on my feet. I usually walk when I'm talking and stuff like that as well. So
Right. Okay. And
not as much now though after this.
okay. And who are the members of your household, Josh?
So I've got my beautiful wife and I've got 2 kids, a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old.
And do you have to look after them?
Yeah. So my wife does a lot, but yeah, they're very boisterous. So
Yeah, I can imagine.
yeah, look after them a lot.
Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, so I cycle a lot. I would cycle into my work and I occasionally play 5-a-side football. Not very often and not since the injury, but I would play 5-a-sides with my
Okay.
friends as
So
well.
not since the injury.
No, and I've not really cycled as much since the injury as well.
Okay. But you have cycled, just not as much. Is that right? Okay.
Yeah. But it's been quite sore. I would say that I tried cycling and I felt pain and I just stopped.
Okay. Could you just locate the pain on this sheet for me? Just point to it, please.
Yeah, so just there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is that about
Just
accurate
on,
there?
yeah, just on the sort of like lower, more to the right. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's fine.
So what were you doing when the pain came on?
So I had been outside and I was chopping a tree trunk and I tried to dig out the trunk from the base just from the grass. So I'd been pulling quite hard and twisting, and after the hard digging from getting it up, it was also lifting the tree stump into the skip because we're moving it from the garden. And
Yep.
I didn't feel any pain at the time, but the next day I woke up and it was really sore.
The next morning.
Yeah, the next morning.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd been digging that up for a few hours, a lot of hard digging and twisting and stuff like that to try and get it up and out and then lift it up into the skip.
Right. Yeah. Would you say it was a sudden pain, or did it occur over time?
So it was a gradual onset. It was kind of in the morning I'd felt it a wee bit sort of just a dull pain and I just thought that I'd slept awkwardly, and then gradually it became into a more sort of like striking pain as the day continued.
Right. Okay. Has your pain changed, or has it remained sort of the same since the onset?
Gradual worsening over the kind of the duration of the first week that I started feeling the pain, but since then I wouldn't say that there's been any kind of change, like not really any fluctuation in it.
Okay. And what's a good day for you in terms of your pain?
Say maybe a 4. Yeah, around about a 4. It's not usually like too bad. It's manageable. So a good day is usually like a 3-4.
So, on a good day, does your pain inhibit you from doing your day-to-day things?
I can usually get by. Like sometimes I'll feel it a wee bit, but usually I can get by absolutely fine.
Okay. And on a bad day?
Probably approaching maybe a 6.
Okay.
Yeah. And on the bad days, especially like in some movements and stuff like that, it definitely inhibits like my day-to-day.
Okay. And how do you describe the pain? What sort of shooting, nagging, dull, sharp?
Usually it's kind of like just a kind of dull and nagging pain,
Right.
with occasionally like in certain movements it becomes quite a striking pain.
Okay. I'll ask you about that later.
Yeah.
So you said on a bad day, it's a 6 and a good day is at 4.
Yeah.
Is that
yeah.
right? Okay.
3-4. Maybe a 3 actually.
And has the pain stopped you from physical activities?
Yeah, I've not played my 5-a-side since, and like I was saying as well, I'm quite anxious about cycling because when I initially went on, it was a wee bit sore, but I can still cycle a wee bit.
Okay. And has the pain affected your work?
Yes, as I said before, like I like to be up and about when I was giving my lectures previously,
Yeah.
and now I'm usually kind of seated for most of it. Still able to get into work, but it's affected how I carry it out.
Okay. And how has the pain affected your role as as a husband and a father?
I'd say it's definitely more challenging because obviously the kids are wanting to play quite a bit and I'm not able to, which has been quite frustrating both for them and for me. But I'd say I'm able to carry out most of my sort of the duties that I want to be carrying out for my family.
Okay. Now I'm just going to ask you some questions on Coina.
Okay.
Have you been experiencing any numbness in sort of your saddle, chin?
No.
Any numbness when wiping or that kind of thing?
No, I think I can feel everything. Yeah.
Okay. And any erectile dysfunction or bladder incontinence?
No.
Okay, all good. What sort of movements make the pain worse for you?
Twisting movements.
Yeah.
Like a wee bit there actually. When I twist quickly, that's when I feel that kind of striking pain, and I'd say sometimes when like we're picking something up, that's when it can cause that pain as well. But besides that, it's usually just stays about the same.
And are there certain movements that you avoid entirely?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. How does the pain affect your sleep?
I wouldn't say it's affected me that much. I would say my sleep's been reasonably okay. I don't think it's affected my sleep that much. When I get into my position, I can usually sleep throughout the night. It was only really after the gradual onset that when the pain was at its worst, that's when it kind of made it a bit challenging to get to sleep. But now it's okay, I can sleep.
And do you have trouble getting to sleep in the first place?
No, I'm absolutely fine. I can sleep pretty well.
And do you ever wake up because of your pain?
No, don't think so.
Okay. Is there any other activities that have stopped or reduced because of your pain? Like
No,
cleaning, hoovering, that kind of thing?
I don't think so. I
Kids.
think like besides playing with the kids and like some of the stuff like that, but I think I can carry out most of like the house tasks without any issues.
Cool. What can you do to ease the pain?
So I tried some stretching and things like that, and if the pain is sore, the stretching didn't have much of an effect on it, but when the pain is like quite bad, I'll just take a break and sort of like lie down or sit down for a bit until the pain kind of like dies down a bit, until it like alleviates a wee bit.
And when do you do this? Lie down and sit down.
Usually when it's like on a bad day, when I'm feeling it at its worst, if I'm feeling the pain badly, or if I've done something that like aggravates it, I'll then lie down or sit down for a while just to allow the pain to kind of come down a bit.
Okay. Do you ever use painkillers?
Yes. I've been taking regular paracetamol and ibuprofen for just trying to cope with the pain. I think that's what's also allowed me to like sleep clearly and stuff like that. Like just regular paracetamol and ibuprofen for that.
Okay. And how is the pain in the morning compared to the evening?
In the mornings, it's usually worse, and then it will gradually get like. In fact, actually, in the mornings it's usually a wee bit better, and then gradually over the course of the day, it will get a wee bit worse just while I'm moving and things like that.
Right. Okay. And how's the pain in the evening? Is it better or worse?
I would say it stays relatively the same.
Okay. Same as in the midday or in the morning?
Yeah. It feels a bit better in the morning, and then after I've moved and stuff like that, the pain doesn't really fluctuate much. It stays about the same.
Right. Okay. Do you ever have stiffness in the morning?
A wee bit, but not too bad.
So would you say that towards the latter stage of the day is worse?
I would say it's probably the same with the pain. A wee bit worse in the morning.
Okay.
But then as I'm like moving through the day. I'm not stiff, but the pain's a wee bit.
So you're saying it's worse in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Do you ever get pins and needles in your legs?
No.
Any sort of numbness or that kind of thing?
No.
Have you ever had a band-like pain around your abdomen?
No.
Have you had any unexpected sudden weight loss or weight gain?
No.
Any breathing problems?
No.
Any lightheadedness or dizziness?
No.
So my final question to you, Josh, is what do you want out of physio?
I would love just to get back to my normal day-to-day function, being able to, get back to moving about pain-free and be able to play with my kids and go on the bike and play fives with my friends and stuff like that again. Just get back to my normal day-to-day life, hopefully as pain-free as possible.
Play with your kids, play five-a-side,
Yeah, get back to just
cycling.
my functional movements as I was before.
Yeah.
That'd be grand.
Right, brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great stuff.